everyone, and thank you so much for joining my channel. This is Rocky, and on my channel I normally talk about fashion, lifestyle, my city of Chicago, shopping on a bargain, and a little bit of beauty. But on Fridays, those are my favorite days because it is FABLE Friday. This is where I tell you stories about things that I've started a while ago, closing the loop, telling you what I really think about things, and today is no different, so let's get right into it. Today is going to be a little bit faster than normal. It's going to be rapid fire updates on this Friday, so let's go. The very first thing I want to update you on, just a quick closing the loop on this Maison Francis Kurkdjian Paris à la Rose perfume. And my friend got me this as a gift, but when it arrived, one out of the three vials that come with it was broken. So got an incomplete set. Love the fragrance. Probably the rosiest rose I've ever smelled. I did wear this and I'm just in love with it. It is very expensive, I'm not gonna lie. So if any of you are interested in something rosy and something high-end and something that lasts and wears really nicely, worth the investment, but it is an investment. That being said, one of the vials being broken, I asked my girlfriend to go back and complain. They decided to refund her right away, so guess what? Winning. The perfume for me was free. Not only did I get this free perfume, but I got a huge big bundle of free samples that came with it, like higher end, nicer quality samples that I could try because I'm just interested in those kinds of things, and all of it was free, so I'm super happy. On the heels of that story, there was a bunch of samples, and I told you I would only tell you about the ones that I really loved. And one of the things that came in the set is something called Moroccan Oil, and this one is a Moroccan Oil treatment for all hair types. And you probably can't see this, it's not all that important either here nor there, but love it. The smell is amazing. It, actually a friend of mine, same friend who gave me the perfume, remarked that my hair looked shiny recently. And it's this. It's definitely, it makes my hair feel healthy and soft and shiny. And so I would recommend this. I'm definitely going to invest in getting more. I had never tried it. I kept, sort of looking at it from afar. I'm really glad it came in a set. But this Moroccan Oil treatment for all hair types, really good. The other thing I wanted to follow up on, I told you that there's a thing. It's kind of like a black owned Amazon/eBay called Merchants and Culture, and I picked up a few bits from that website. One of the things I got was this amazing candle from a company called More Positive Vibes. It's a handmade soy wax candle, and the name of this scent is called You Got This, and it's a really sort of tropical creamy smell to it. You can't see it, but really tropical creamy smell to it. It is just right. It was just right for my ensuite. Just beautiful. The aroma, you can kind of, the aroma filled the entire suite. I let it burn for an entire day and it barely made a dent. I burned it again for another time. So I burned this twice for an entire day. And I'm not sure if you can see. Yeah, you can see a little bit. But from this angle, it's completely full. It really only burned a little bit. So it burns really smoothly, nicely, and fully and slowly. I don't know how many hours. I probably would get 60 to 80 hours of burn time out of this, and it's really small. So I love getting my bang for my buck. So I would definitely recommend this candle. Smells nice, burns well. Go ahead and try that. Sticking with the theme of candles. All right, so you guys know, I don't know how many times I've featured this brand on this channel, but The Body Bean, thebodybean.com is where I get the stuff. I get their soaps, I get their lotions, and also I get their candles. I love their candles. They came out recently with an aromatherapy line that's supposed to be more powerfully scented than the regular candles because it has like essential oils in it and such. I did invest in one of these. They're more expensive than the others, and my thought process was, well, if it's more potent, it should, either smell stronger, burn longer, just a little bit goes a long way, etc. Not the case. In my experience, not the case for this candle. It is just like all the other candles. The smell is great. I have no problem with the quality of their candles or the smell of their candles. It's just that my assumption was that it would either be stronger smelling or burns longer, or you only need to burn a little bit to get the same impact, whatever, all the things that I would have thought for this. not the case for me, and it could be because I'm burning this in a bigger, more open space, but you know, I don't know. Anyway, my point is, great candle. If you love it for the smell, go ahead and make that investment because their candles are great, but it's no different, at least not more powerful than their other candles to me. And if you are, you know, fiscally sensitive, stick with the regular candles and you don't have to pay the premium. But this is just, like I said, great candle. I love their products. I buy them all the time, but just wanted to, you know, I don't want to misinform you. When I bought this, I'm like, oh, so strong. Oh, I don't even have to burn it. You know, I was doing all of that, so I don't want to mislead you because, you know, that's sometimes that happens. But this is a great candle, just not more potent than the regular. Speaking of smells, a while ago I told you that I stood in a super long line at the Bath and Body Works, that's what it was, to get their candles that was on sale. And during that time I was, you know, hoping to like get a better impact for having stood in line for I forget how many hours it was. So I picked up some extra things. And I think I ended up getting this lotion with a coupon for free. It's Saltwater Breeze, and it had shea butter, coconut oil, vitamin E in it, and the smells are fresh linen, violet leaves, water blossom, white musk. When I smelled it in the store, it had a, you know, very florally smell to me. I thought it was great. I thought I'd try something new because they didn't have my rose water lily or rose lily water, rose water, whatever it's called. It's seasonal. They didn't have it. Got this. I thought it was going to be great. I don't particularly care for it. I don't care for the smell. And the smell in here is okay, but when I put it on my body, I don't necessarily like the smell. It is somewhat nourishing because I have had these lotions before. It does nourish and soothe the skin as advertised, but I think this is pretty expensive in comparison to the big old Jergens bottles you can get that has similar or even better results than Bath and Body Works. So I say all that to say, if you're really pining for that extra perfumey smell, go ahead and make that investment because it's okay to, you know, pamper yourself from time to time. But I just didn't particularly care for this Saltwater Breeze scent. All right, speaking of trying something new, I did decide to go outside of my comfort zone and try something completely new. I was in Trader Joe's because you guys know I'm in the Black Girls in Trader Joe's group in Facebook. I told you it's probably the highlight of my week, popping in and seeing these ladies have a blast talking about Trader Joe's products. But I went in there to try this. The girls in there recommended this shea butter and coconut oil hair mask. It moisturizes and revitalizes dry, damaged hair, deep conditioning for soft and silky hair, vitamin E infused. These sound like all of the things that I need right now. So I decided to go ahead and pick this up. I have not tried it yet, but I did want to kind of introduce it to you at least. And then once I try it, I'll let you know what I think. But I need something like this for my hair. I feel like most of my problems, hair and skin, would be solved by just friggin' drinking water. But I absolutely I'm just not, water ain't my thing. So I'll let you know about the Trader Joe's hair mask. So as usual, I cannot sit still. You guys have seen, my closet, and I'm always trying to rearrange and make more space and all of the things. Rather than declutter, I just try to make more ways to pack more in, and this is no different. You will see here, this is going to seem weird, but I actually got this tip from my niece. I got this huge, big package of pool noodles. And what I do with these pool noodles is I cut them down to size and I use them to stuff inside of my tall boots, and it keeps them standing up. I couldn't find pool noodles the first time I did this project. I couldn't find pool noodles, but I did find foam boogie boards. So what I did was cut the boogie boards into like long pieces and stuff them into my boots. They're not necessarily, they worked for the time being, but they're not really doing the trick that I want. I wanted this particular rounded shape to go inside of my boots. So I picked these up to, fluff up my boots. And the reason why that was sparked is because you guys recently saw I scored my dream wish list pink metallic boots from Schutz. So that's what started it. Then when I got down into it, I looked at my closet and it was a friggin' mess. My closet, it had entirely too much. I couldn't even step inside to like navigate and move around and get the things that I need. I'm always like stepping on and over and moving things around just to move around in that closet. It's not that much space anyways, you know, but I couldn't move around. So I went on the hunt for some storage units and stuff like that. You guys saw me go into the Container Store when I was restyling my niece, my best friend's daughter, which I call my niece. I was restyling my niece and we made a trip to go find some sort of organizing units. I didn't find what I needed. Why I don't always just start with Amazon is just beyond me, because I find everything I need at Amazon. So I invested in, you know, a piece at Amazon. So I decided to just take everything out of my closet, just start from scratch and rearrange. So I took everything out, cleaned it up in there, vacuumed, because I hadn't vacuumed in there since I moved in, I think, 6 years ago. So I vacuumed it, cleaned it all up, put my storage unit in there, and it fit perfectly. It seemed like it was designed and meant to be in my closet. Put my stuff all in there, and it is so much more organized. Everything fit in there absolutely perfectly. If I need to put in another pair of boots, I'm going to have to get rid of one, because this is exactly the amount of space that I needed in here. So I put it in there, everything in, just to kind of make sure everything fit, and I was pleased to see that everything fit from top to bottom, left to right, up and down. It fit perfectly. And of course, as busy as I am, I couldn't sit tight and rest with leaving it just in there. I did have to come back and just like reorganize by color order. I have that thing in my closet where everything has to be in color order. Type and color. It just I don't know. It's just a slight OCD thing. I don't want to make light of people who really do have like OCD. It's just a slight quirk. So I rearranged everything so that they're in color order, and then now I'm going to go back through for my tall boots that I have and put in these pool noodles to make them stand up really nicely and firmly. That's going to be the next step of my project. So I really do have to run. I wanted to just do this rapid fire Fable Friday update. Rapid fire Fable Friday update. Wow. Yeah, so I have to go. I have a meeting with Equality Should Be Normal. This is our monthly board meeting. Never ending, but great work. Talk to you guys later. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the like button. Share it with your friends. Bye.